Hey everybody, um, doing another video here. I'm not even sure where I want to start. Uh, Part of the trucking side, to me right now, I'm having a downside. Just in one of those ruts and holes to where it doesn't feel like anything's going right at the moment. It doesn't feel like I'm rolling forward like I would like to. Seems like for every one or two steps forward, I'm rolling back three or four. Been away from home. I've only been since January home one time. I've been trying to change that. I've been trying to do some schooling off to the side, trying to learn different things. But every time I start to get somewhere, something happens, and it's making it to where it's kind of hard to keep a positive attitude right now. And I just doing the videos here, it kind of helps me to deal with things. I guess you could say kind of dealing with demons within myself, with how I feel. I've dealt with it most of my life. If you look at what I deal with, I've even got tattoos right here. Skulls on one side, but we got crosses on the other side. It's like a battle between both sides all the time. It's one of those things. You make the plans, you know what you want to do, you want to do it. I always try to keep a positive attitude, and just like everything's slapping me in the face right now. You can see where I'm filming from. I'm inside my truck. The truck's had issues. Each time it's a little bit something different. Trying to get ahead is getting to be almost impossible now. Plans that I've been trying to make to maybe even take my first vacation, it looks like that's kind of went down in the toilet. I'm still trying to make it happen. Loads are getting fewer and far between. Pay rates are dropping. Fuel goes up. It's just one of those times where you just want to give up. There's several times I'm done. I've had all I can do. I don't want to do no more. It's a hard thing to describe, to where you want to be done with everything. You're tired of the stress. You're tired of, I've got this, trucking thing going. I own my truck. It seems like since I paid it off, that's when everything's really started tumbling. Truck's getting older. I'm getting older. This is my 29th year now. I don't know where things are going to go. I know where I want them to go. I know what direction I want to go. I'd like to get out of this business eventually. Almost 30 years. I've put my time in. My body's starting to argue with me. It's getting harder to do. It's harder for me to get motivated to do it. I sustain injuries more often. But I'd like to do something else on the side. I'd like to do something staying in the trucking industry. I thought about the liaison business between drivers and companies. I thought about the music industry because I've always been involved with music and loved music since I was a child. Maybe I can help people get from one place to another. I don't know. I've just got major conflicts going on right now. I put my studies on hold. I've quit doing them right now because my brain's not where it needs to be. Highly confused. And sometimes you feel like, as a man, me personally, and from what I take with a lot of people that I've associated with over the years and done with that, we're kind of on our own. We don't have a support staff. We don't have people rooting us on and telling us, hey, you're doing a great job. Hey, yes, that's the right thing or the wrong thing. We're the one that has to support everybody else. And that gets trying sometimes. It gets tiresome sometimes. And trust me, it's not easy. Being married, 24 years now. Kids, grandkids. It's just been a lot on me here lately. And if it probably wasn't for having to worry about my family and making sure everything's going to be okay there, I probably would have given up a long time ago. Just being honest, I probably would have disappeared somewhere, gone who knows what, done who knows what. But, just trying to keep my family in the back of my mind that I still have an obligation. I still have, things that I have to do because they depend on me in order to take and keep this thing going. And that's probably why I've stayed in the trucking business for almost 30 years. It gets hard sometimes, and I'm having one of my hard spots right now. I'm still here. I just did a video, if you look, on this machinery I'm hauling now. I try to keep it upside down. I'm still trying to do things that are going to help people. All in all, I've always been about my whole life helping people, helping them out of a bad spot or helping to train them on something like these videos that I do or on the trucking side, how to tie down, how to strap down, different points. And, I'll go out here when the driver's having problems. I'll help him to strap or deal, or if he's having problems backing in or not sure what to do, I'm going to go over there and ask him, hey, you kind of new at this? Hey, you done this before? Here, let me show you something. Or can I give you an idea how to do it? Yeah, it's in my blood. I'm always helping somebody somewhere, somehow. And if I could have the ideal job of teaching or showing or something, it'd be nice. But, I don't know what's going on with the trucking industry. It seems like it's kind of working its way down. Like I said, it's the freight's down, everything's down, and here with my spirits, they've been down. Sorry I'm laying this on everybody. I have to get things rolling off my chest. I have to get things out in the open, because like I said, I have no support staff. Men in general, we have no support staff, and for me, this is what I have to talk to. I spend my time into this truck. I don't have no one to talk to except for a phone call now and again to, a friend or family. It's not like I got someone I can, go straight up to and associate with, because, half these drivers out here these days, they don't want nothing to do with you. They don't want nothing to do with nobody else. Everybody's about themselves. They don't care. It's not like it used to be. And it's made it hard for me, and I think it's made it hard for a lot of people that's been out here for a while. And so I'm down to trying to figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to deal with it, and having to deal with things at home, having to deal with things upcoming. You're pressured to do your job. You're pressured to be the best you can be at what you're doing. And then, yeah, I'd like to be home. Yeah, I'd like to go on vacation. Yeah, I'd like to be able to do all this. But with everything that keeps happening, it's making it so hard. The income's getting less and less and less with all this freight issues. And I just, to come up with the energy to want to do this anymore, it's hard. But I have to, because I know I have to. And I've loved this industry since the day I started it. I've really loved trucking. It's why I've done it for so long. I've always enjoyed it. But I'm losing my ability to want to do this. I'm losing the ability to want to do anything, actually. I guess where I don't want to get out of my truck anymore. I don't want to go inside anymore. I don't want to. I don't want to. I guess that's what I should call this. I don't want to. Because I've done it for so long. I'm so tired. I am so wore out. I am so exhausted mentally, physically. Because I'm a problem solver. That's what I do. I solve problems. I solve issues for everybody. And that's why I wanted to start a second business. Lynn House Solutions is what I call it. I've already got a website up. I've got things started, and I just didn't know what area to go. Do I want to help the trucking industry? Do I want to help? I don't know. I just know I've been so busy trying to solve all these other solutions and problems with everything that happens from home to work to school, and I don't know, maybe it's don't know. I'm just confused, and I guess I'm just going to have to leave it at that.